business service. Once upon a time, Abby, an absent-minded professor, was walking down a riverbank deep in thought. Suddenly, something fell on his head. He looked up in astonishment. A crow had dropped an apple on his head. With apples safely tucked in his pocket, Abby sat on the riverbank and started fishing. After a few minutes, he pulled in a huge rohu.
This is wonderful. My wife will surely be happy with my catch today.
Did you really catch that fish? Or did you purchase it?
Wife, how can you doubt me? I performed a service for you by going fishing.
Service. Big deal. You got me goods. I spent the whole day cleaning that fish. Next time, do not perform any service for me.
Abby suddenly remembered about the apple lying in his pocket. It awakened a giant within him. He spent the entire night writing. Would you like to know what Abby wrote? Well, then continue reading. What is a service? A service is the intangible equivalent of an economic good. Service provision is often an economic activity where the buyer does not generally, except by exclusive contract, obtain exclusive ownership of the thing purchased. The benefit of such a service, if priced, are held to be self-evident in the buyer's willingness to pay for it. Public services are those services that society pays for as a whole, through taxes and other means. Service is a type of economic activity that is intangible. It is not stored and does not result in ownership. A service is consumed at the point of sale. Service is instantly perishable. Service comes into existence at the time it is bought and consumed. Sometimes, services are difficult to identify because they are closely associated with a good, such as the combination of a diagnosis with the administration of a medicine. Services are one of the two key components of economics, the other being goods. Examples of services include transfer of goods, such as the postal service delivering mail, or the use of expertise or experience, such as a person visiting a doctor. Service industry. Service industry comprises of companies which primarily earn revenue by providing intangible products and services. These companies are involved in retail, transport, distribution, food services, as well as other service-dominated businesses. Service industry is also called as service sector or tertiary sector of the industry. Issues faced by service providers. Service providers face various obstacles selling, providing services which are rarely faced by those who supply goods. The reason being that services are not tangible. Due to this, it is difficult for potential customers to understand what they would receive and how to ascertain the value for the same. Further, in most of the cases, there is no guarantee of the value for the price paid. Some interesting facts. Let us have a quick look at the differences between goods and services. Let us have a quick look at a few services which could be termed as economic services. It may be noted that the above list is inclusive and not exhaustive. Abby's fame spread far and wide thanks to his discovery about services. He always claimed that the apple did him a great service by falling on his head. Now, do you agree? We leave it to you.